These lenses have been a mysterious subject for humans for centuries. There are many people in the world who have claimed to have seen UFOs, and if nothing else, they have also talked about seeing aliens, but in today's video I will tell you about a couple who have not talked about seeing Vivo balance but have talked about getting kidnapped by the balance. When this couple named Bada and Betty, living in New Hampshire, talked about getting kidnapped by the lens, it created a stir in the whole human world. This was the first calendar moment in the world that a few weeks after this incident, when this couple gave a complete description of this strange incident in a TV interview. According to them, this incident happened like this. On the night of the 19th of September 1961, this couple went on a vacation from Niagara Falls and Montreal, Canada to their home in New Hampshire. On the way back, after reaching just south of Lancaster, at about 10:30 p.m., Bernie saw a strange, very bright light from his car. At that time, due to all the stars in the sky, no one noticed it initially. After driving the car for some more time, Bernie noticed that the light was moving along with him, that is, it was moving along with him at a little height in front of his car at the same speed. He stopped the car and tried to see it with binoculars, but due to it being night, nothing was visible clearly. Then he parked his car on the side and got out of the car. To avoid that light or any wild animal at night, Bernie also took money from inside his car. He thought that there could be a wild animal at the place where he was driving. When he saw the light, it was moving back and forth in the sky at a very fast speed. He probably guessed that it was cooked egg white, which was a famous and very light plane of the 1940s, but seeing its speed and bright light, he understood that it was not a plane but something else. He immediately sat in his car and started his journey. After driving for about a mile, when he reached a place called Indian Head, the object came closer to his destination while chasing his car. He stopped the car again and came out of the car and saw the object through binoculars, and then it was visible. When he saw, there were small windows in it, and by some strange logic, the humans, that is, the people whom we call Italians, were looking straight at him. But according to the man, his brain was reading and he was telling him to stand there and look at us. Both the husband and wife got very scared and immediately looked away from him, and then both turned towards their car and started going fast from there. After going some distance, the son started the car. When I opened the window and looked outside, suddenly I heard a sound in the car. There was a strange vibration in the car, as if the car was vibrating with some external force. According to both of them, their whole body and mind were hypnotized. After that, they only remember that despite being hypnotized, they kept driving the car for 30 minutes. When the interrogation was over, both of them did not even talk to each other about what had happened. Both of them had no answer to this. When they reached their home in New Hampshire, they were very tired and their whole body was in a strange pain which they could not explain. The son had kept his entire luggage in the trunk behind the car, and there were marks on it as if it had become very old. Not only this, the dress that the son was wearing that night was absolutely clean and new, but the condition of his dress was also such that it seemed that it was a case of a murder. It was broken and it was torn in some places. There were some strange marks on her husband's wrist as well as on his wrist, as if he had been dragged away by his car. Moreover, his watch was also off and the string of the binoculars was also broken. After 10 days of this incident, the daughter kept getting very frightening dreams for 5 days continuously. The daughter talked to her husband about this, but she could not understand anything. Then she started writing about her dreams. She wrote as much as she could remember that some strange people were standing surrounding their car and were looking at us and trying to pull our car. The son also wrote that one of them also saw her husband Bernie being dragged towards the karate chopper. That a man looking like their leader came to the daughter and injected many products into her body and entered her stomach as if the daughter was pregnant. During all this, after testing the memories, they decided that with the help of a psychiatrist, the young man will find out the real reason behind this problem. The hero met the Dr. Bazubansa man. He hypnotized himself after telling him the whole story, and the things that came out in the hypnotization were really terrifying. What had happened was that in the tiles, he told exactly what the daughter had not written. They were not just dreams but reality. And along with that, He also told that he was taken to another planet and his entire body was examined, like hair, nails, skin, eyes and heart. After examining him, he was left back in the same car. More than years passed between him and his son. He died at the age of 46 and his daughter at the age of 50, and many questions were left behind. Many considered this story of these two as true and many considered it as fabricated. Thanks for watching.